How long does it take to get a pre-approval letter from a lender? Well, that's what you're going to find out in today's video. Today's video is going to be short and sweet because it's a simple question and maybe a simple answer, but you know what? It's never a simple answer when it comes to lending, is it? So what you're going to learn that as you watch more and more videos for sure. My name is Stephanie and I've been a loan officer for 18 years and I want to be your loan officer. I can help in Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, and Florida. So send me a text, give me a call, or shoot me an email. Whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, I would love to be your loan officer. Enough on that, let's dive right into the video because as always, I've got all the scoop for you today. I'm gonna do a quick little plug because I built a first-time homebuyers massive mortgage education course that I usually charge $597 for, and I'm going to drop a link below for all of you to purchase it at $97. Words can't express. It's almost like growing a baby and having a baby. This course has been so much fun and so much passion and so much dedication has gone into this to not only help you get a great loan approval, a great pre-approval, but also help you with a smooth and on-time closing. So enough of that. How long does it take to get a pre-approval letter from a lender? Guess what the answer is? It depends. Are you surprised if you've seen some of the other videos? But of course, I'm going to elaborate for you. We're talking pre-approval. We're not talking pre-qual, so don't forget that part. I've talked about that in multiple different videos. So we're talking pre-approval today. How long does that take? It depends on which pre-approval that you actually get, and it depends on the lender that you choose to go with. So I'm going to give you what I see as some averages across the board with different lenders involved, okay? And so if you're getting a pre-approval where it's the short version, do the application, they pull the credit, you review the application with the lender, and they say, great, you're pre-approved. Now, that could take a few hours because they're not asking for paperwork and you're not producing paperwork. Most people these days are doing the application online. Ideally, you do an application online and you would like to think that within a few hours you would get a call back from that lender to review the pre-approval and go from there. So if you're on that side of the spectrum, potentially it could just be a few hours. You have the second side of the spectrum, there's going to be 3 of them today. The second side of the spectrum where you go with the lender, you apply online, they pull the credit, they review the application with you, and they ask for your documents and you submit them. In that case, the ball's in your court and it's up to you. Some customers or consumers will go ahead and take that list, boom, they're organized, they upload it, they get it in there within a few hours, and again, you can have a pre-approval in a few hours. Now, most customers sometimes or consumers seem to take many hours to a few days to gather those documents, and that's going to delay how quickly you're going to get that pre-approval and how long it's going to take. So a lot of that version of the pre-approval is really up to you. Now, here's a little added bonus. If you want to be proactive and you're ready to go to those next steps, I'm going to give you the simple version because there's a few versions we could go with, but the simple version is, what do you want to get prepared? Your most recent 2 months bank statements for all accounts, 401k, IRA, checking, savings, stocks, bonds, CDs. You want to get your photo ID together. You want to get your most recent 4 pay stubs and then your last 2 years W-2s. That's for each and every borrower. And of course, you want to get your have your photo ID as well, if you want to be prepared for that. Now, the third version of the pre-approval that I've talked about in other videos as well, don't forget to check those out, is the TBD Underwrite approval, where you do the application, pull the credit, review the application with the lender, go ahead and produce your documents, and then they submit it to an underwriter to do a to be determined property approval. That way you get your approval so you can move quicker through the process thereafter and just do the approval on the property and get insurance and title and things like that. So that version of the pre-approval, I mean, that could take a week. That depends on underwriting turn times and, more importantly, how quickly you can produce those documents. So it could be anywhere from several hours to maybe a week. I've had some actually take longer because I'm chasing the consumer, like, hey, you sent me the bank statement, but we're missing page 4. You sent me one W-2, but remember you have 4 of them, so I need the other ones, right? And so it's a lot of back and forth, and hey, you forgot, and don't forget this, and we're missing that page. Just skip all that. Be detailed, provide everything, provide every page. We never need just the first page of anything. Don't blame the messenger. It's just what the rules are. So just be proactive, just be positive, just be helpful, and just be responsive, because ultimately, the answer is, how long does it take to get a pre-approval from a lender? Well, that depends on you. Thanks for tuning in today. If it's your first time to the channel, welcome and thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified every time I drop new videos on anything and everything mortgage education. My name is Stephanie, and I'm here to help. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Remember, if you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email so I can help you with your smooth move to either Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, or Florida. I'll see you in the next one.